kind of person to want to go to therapy exactly when it's super, super bad. And I'm like, oh my God, I need therapy right now, right now, right now. And nothing happens. And 2 weeks later, it's all fine. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, I don't need no therapist. It's so normal. If you're also that way, please give me, I hope it's normal. It's so normal that we people have phases where everything is going shit, everything is horrible, and we just need therapy, but there's none in sight. If you're just like me, having phases where you urgently need one, and then you don't, this video is for you. Just a day ago, I had that, no, 2 days ago, I had that phase where I was like, I need therapy, I need therapy. But now everything's fine again, so let me just tell you what I did so everything's fine. When you're in that phase, you know, in your depressed era or everything's going shit era, you feel like there's no tomorrow. You feel like this is gonna go on forever. Change your perspective. I swear to God, you had this exact same phase, exact same time, exact same feeling before. You remember? Yeah. And now, in between your two depressed phases, everything was fine. So just remember, like, you're in this draft, right? But in 2 weeks, you've forgotten about it already. Like, you already forgot about it. There's sometimes things happen that are so embarrassing. And you're thinking like, how am I gonna go to sleep today? How am I gonna wake up and continue life? Like, you will have to. Like, I wish you had a pause button where you could just cry all day and cry yourself asleep and then be like, all right, I'm back. But that's just how it is. So if something embarrassing or something really horrible is happening to you right now, I'm not talking about death or anything worse, like just normal everyday horrible things. You're gonna go to sleep today and you're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's all gonna be fine. Just think about that, and the extent of what you're feeling will shrink. Number one. Number two, that was exactly 2 days ago. I was so anxious. I have never been this anxious before. I was asking 10 people, like 10 friends, for advice. And everything made it worse. Like, every advice that I got made it even worse. I was at such a horrible state because somebody I was interested in, and just weird topic, you know, like ghosting and overthinking. I was super anxious. I have never ever felt this anxious before, and it was such a horrible feeling. Maybe I can blend in my state. Like, let me tell you something.
I don't know how to react, to be honest. Like, I'm so confused, so anxious, so is it even worth it? Because I don't think it is. I blame myself for reacting this way, but I'm not completely to blame. Honest, like, that's the thing. I don't know what to think about this.
I filmed myself through the whole process, and you know how much it helped me? I realized, like, when I'm asking people for advice and it's not getting any better, it's because the advice that I need, I have in myself. And I just need to discover my truth, because their truth is not my truth. Because, like, there's so many factors, but the simple answer is they're not you. So an advice that helps them does not 100% cover what you're feeling and will not 100% be the answer that you need. And you can't give yourself that 100% answer because you are giving yourself the advice. But you have to go through this process. I need therapists sometimes because I need them to tell me exactly what I want to hear. Like, what they will tell me, in my heart, I already know. Like, I just need somebody else to tell me that, because otherwise I will not believe myself. But with these videos that you can do, you can just therapy yourself. Basically, what I will do, what I did 4 days ago, I started to film myself. I legit, like, doesn't matter. I filmed myself and I just talked about what I was feeling. And I let it all out, even though it might have sounded like bitchy, even though it might have sounded super hypersensitive and all of that shit. Like, nobody's gonna watch that besides me. So I was like, let it all out, bitch, let it all out. That's what I did. Then after I said everything, I watched a YouTube video, and then I was like, I like that advice. You don't need no friend, you can use YouTube. And then I filmed myself again, this time changing the perspective of the whole thing. And then I watched another YouTube video. This time I called a friend. I listened to their advice. And then after that, I started to film myself. And I recorded myself having all these thoughts and all these possible answers that will soothe my, inner child. This process might take you 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, but you will feel, oh my God. So that was actually this morning. You just have the final revelation and suddenly there's such peace around that situation. Wow. It was such peace around that situation. I just needed one more advice and suddenly it hit me. And suddenly I knew. And it's like, it's a gift that you have to unwrap, and it's been wrapped in this paper, round and round and round, and you have all these layers that you need to go through. But in the end of the day, you will see the gift. It's gonna be a blessing for you to have gotten this answer. And like, to come there, you can have a guidance like a therapist, but a guidance could also be your friends, a guidance could also be YouTube videos and yourself. Because even if you choose to be with a therapist, in the end, it's you doing the work. You are doing the work to come to your truth, to come to your answers. That's just simply what helped me. Like, I can blend in a few videos.
Something's blocking me for finding alternatives, because then it says, oh, you're excusing his behavior. Oh, you just, honey, let her go. Let him go, honey. You deserve so much better. Like, I don't want to think of alternatives, because then it will seem like, honey, you're not seeing the signs. Like, get this man out of your life.
It was just such a long process, guys. It's such an exhausting process. A lot of tears and a lot of like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Like panic and anxiousness. But like after 2 days, I'm feeling good. And I'm just so happy that I found this way of just documenting everything and now feeling better. The thing is, guys, I don't know what to talk about in my next videos. Like, I'm always like intuitively talking about something, and like I didn't plan out this video. I was like, I had a thought. I was like, what should I talk about now? And I was like, this therapist topic. And I was like, perfect, go. And I'm just talking intuitively. Like, do you have questions I could answer for you? Do you have like any topics you want me to talk about because you're going through that rough time? Like, I can help you. Like, you help me out, I help you out. Like, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what you want to hear. Also, by the way, how's my hair? Thanks, Queen. I know. I know. All right, see you in the next video. Bye. Yay. Bye. Yeah. I should be a singer.